What's up, everyone? I'm here with the Monroes.
Hey.
Longtime friends of mine, customers as well. I'm here to interview them with their experience with my company and share their story with you guys so you can understand really kind of what my company, myself, is all about and the benefits it can bring to you. You guys have anything to say before we get started?
Super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for watching, and let's get rocking. Alrighty, so guys, I really appreciate y'all being here. Or me allowing me to come to your all's place and do this tonight. It really does mean a lot to me. And so,
You're welcome.
let's get started with everything. How did you hear about us, my company, and tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, let's see. We had went into a local supplement store a few years back and met you through that supplement store. And over the years, we kind of built some rapport together, and we ended up talking about Kratom because of a buddy of mine using it back home and stuff. And we'd actually talked about CBD before, and that's how we came about and started venturing into using CBD and then venturing into using Kratom.
Jesse, Kaci, tell me a little bit about yourselves too.
Well, I'm 43 years old, getting ready to turn 43, and spent 24 years in law enforcement, to include the military and local law enforcement. I've deployed to a combat zone, and just over the years, have developed a lot of injuries and some problems and stuff with my body over the years that I've started using the Kratom, and it's helped me out that way. As far as myself, I'm just an average, everyday person. Like I said, 24 years in law enforcement, and I'm still kicking.
Yeah, man. So I've been through a lot.
I'm 40, and I have 2 kids. One's 23 and one's 19. And I do have some back pain, neck pain, stuff like that sometimes it keeps me up at night. So this has definitely been something that's helped me a lot. And, just energy. Yeah, I get tired when you're around 40 years old.
Yeah,
I'm not a spring chicken anymore.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of stuff do you like to do?
We work out. That's something that's really important to us. We are very active. We go hiking. We do all kinds of stuff together that's, we need some energy. We're actually in the middle of renovating a RV.
That's awesome.
So that's a long day.
I appreciate your service. I appreciate you guys. You're real people that others can relate to. You've been through things. You've experienced life. Let's just say that. Which leads me into something. How long have you been using my products, Mind Right? And how do you guys prefer to use it and take it?
We've been using your product for about 8 months. Kratom we've been probably using a total for maybe a year and a half, if that.
Yeah.
I actually take it a few different ways. If it's a day that we're going to go to the gym, I take Kratom as a pre-workout. I take it on an empty stomach before we go work out. And then if it's an off day from the gym, I usually take it with me to work. And I split it up. I take, I guess it would be probably about 4 grams total throughout the day, but I take 2 grams maybe around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. And then about 1 or 2, I'll take the other 2 grams. And then sometimes at night when we take the red strain, the green strain I use during the day for pre-workout, the red strain we'll mix into like a shake or a smoothie.
Yeah.
That way and take it that way.
When it comes to using, Mind Right in general, what is kind of the main things that you guys specifically kind of want from it?
For me, it's it's hard to explain, but you just feel good. Just get this little boost of energy, and it lasts throughout the day. So you're not drinking 5-hour energy or Monster or something like that just to keep yourself going.
Sure.
You take 2 capsules in the morning and you're just good. And that's what I like about it, because I'm not bombarding my system with a bunch of stuff. Yeah. And also there's a little mood elevating quality to it that you're in a good mood. The pain alleviation is actually just an added bonus for me, because then all of a sudden you realize, hey, your back doesn't hurt so bad.
And Jesse,
that's kind of the same. I mean, the energy boost is great, but it's not like, one of the reasons why I kind of stopped taking the pre-workout is because, the crash that comes afterwards of working out and stuff. the Kratom will last me for, hours. An hour later, it's kind of like, oh man, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not hurting. My joints are feeling pretty good, and I'm just moving along. It makes for an easy day for me to get the energy and the pain relief out of it.
When you're not using it, do you feel safe when you're using Kratom?
Oh yeah, I have no issues with taking Kratom whatsoever. And even if I don't take it on a day, because we don't take it every single day,
Right?
and the red we don't take every night either. It's nothing that I feel like, I need it. I don't feel an addiction to it.
Yeah.
And we can go 2 or 3 days and be like, I haven't taken Kratom in a few days. I might, take something to work with me or whatever.
Tell them a little bit about some of the surgeries and stuff you've had.
So, I've had 3 hip surgeries. First one was laparoscopic. Second was they cut me open, dislocated. Third one, they went and removed the hardware they put in out of it. Had lower leg surgery twice where they put in plates and screws and removed them again later, 20 years later. Shoulder surgery. So I've got, arthritis in all my joints. Live with bad knees, back's always sore, but the Kratom actually dulls that down for me. Like I honestly feel like I'm younger sometimes when I take the Kratom because I'm able to move and bend and stuff, and I don't have those pains in my joints. The military would give you, Percocets and stuff for painkillers. The VA would give you 800 milligram ibuprofens. Once you take those 4 times a day, even for my PTSD, having anxiety problems, they wanted to put me on, medications that, are poison. And I even find that, like she was talking earlier about how the Kratom will give you a little bit of a mood lifter. It kind of makes me a little bit less anxious when dealing with people, and just in general.
Really interesting how universal that really is. A collective agreement on the benefits that Kratom provides. It's not taboo.
No.
It just works.
Several years ago, my buddy Chris was talking about using Kratom, and we had came across it, when I was back home in Kentucky. And that was a time like when you had the K2 and the bath salts, and they were linking Kratom in as those designer types of synthetic drugs. So, it was told to us in law enforcement that, this is an opioid type of drug, so we need to start kind of watching for it like those designer types of drugs like K2.
Mm-hmm.
And so, some of us would sit there and talk, and we'd have conversations about those new types of designer drugs that are coming out, and maybe watch for it way out on the streets. And, we finally started using it. I talked with my buddy Chris and his wife Holly. They've been using it for years. We decided to start using it, and I won't look back on it. I do not look at it as a drug. It does not make me high. I do not feel like any kind of altered state in my mind except for feeling good.
Yeah.
Focused.
Like Jesse.
Focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be.
What kind of expectations did you have before taking my products, Mind Right?
Well, like I said, we were using Kratom out of a different company for a little bit before we came to Mind Right. And what we liked is we knew you. The fact that you were local, and we actually trusted you because we've been coming to the supplement store for years, and talking with you on a CBD and everything like that. We actually trusted you in that.
Sure.
So we decided to go with your product, and we won't go back to any other products. This is the best Kratom we've had so far.
Did Mind Right exceed your expectations?
Yeah.
In what ways do you think?
It tastes better.
Tastes better.
It just seems like it's higher quality and cleaner. There's been a couple that we've tried that just
tastes like dirt.
You don't really know, where these people are getting them from, and you don't know where it's coming from and what's in it.
Yeah.
So the fact that we actually knew you and we trusted you from the get-go,
yeah,
that's a huge thing.
It means a lot to me too. In the industry itself, you got people who are out there to make a buck, and you got people who are actually out there to help people. And it's it gets pretty easy to start distinguishing who's who once you start to use the products. What do you like most about our products, and what do you like least about the products?
I haven't found anything that I dislike about the Mind Right product, period. Yeah. It feels like a clean energy.
Mm-hmm.
It mixes easy if you want to take the capsules and break it up and put it in a smoothie or a tea. The capsules are fine to take. I have no complaints about it. It's like I said, it's the best Kratom that I have had so far.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take it in a smoothie because I had a surgery that I can't swallow pills.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. I mix it with some almond milk and my collagen powder and sometimes even a little like cacao powder or something and a little sweetener. And it's like, chocolate shake. It's great. The red goes really well with chocolate. It has a little bit different taste than the green does.
Uh-huh.
So that's the way I like to drink it. So it's like a little treat.
Yeah.
And then my back stops hurting and I feel great and I sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
Like a rock. And you don't feel weird the next day. Like
No.
even stuff like Tylenol PMs,
Yeah.
I will have a headache the next day
Mm.
every single time I take those.
Yeah.
And when I take the red vein, I don't have a headache. I just wake up and feel refreshed, like I slept good.
Yeah.
Kratom, you don't feel dirty.
What is one thing my company should never stop doing?
Don't stop being yourself. One thing that we like about the company is, obviously you're local and we know you, but you're a person. You're easy to work with. You're very accessible.
If you have any questions, I know you're probably constantly on your phone, but that's part of being a good business person. That's why I like you, because if I have a question, you're always right there with an answer.
I love it.
And that's really good.
Just don't lose your personal touch.
And the positivity.
Yeah.
Because I think that will follow you for the rest of your life if you keep it up.
Comes natural when you do something you love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And lastly, guys, what would you say to someone who's first thinking about trying my products for the first time?
What I would tell somebody if they're hesitant about taking Kratom because of what the media says about it is to dump all that bullshit and open up your mind and listen to your body. You're poisoning yourself by taking prescription medications or over-the-counter medications than you would with Kratom.
Mm-hmm.
I just tell people, don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to take it.
People will, like your doctor will write you a script, you'll go pick it up and not even read, the pamphlet, that all the warnings. You just take them.
Yeah.
And take them.
It's just slower.
So what's the harm in trying something that's natural?
Well, I'm going to throw this out here too. So for last several years, I've been dealing with muscle twitches and spasms and some neurological stuff that's been going on. And so I've been seeing a specialist, a neurologist over here at the University Hospital.
One of the best in the United States.
I've been to Washington U. They've tested everything they can. And so, they wanted to put me on a medication, which I don't like taking prescription medications.
Uh-huh.
And so I asked him about more of a kind of a holistic type approach and stuff like that. And he asked me what I've been doing. I've been telling him I'm taking Kratom. And the Kratom does help with the twitches and spasms. Like I don't have them as much when I'm not taking the Kratom.
Uh-huh.
And when I told him that I was taking Kratom, he said, continue to take it. He had no qualms with it whatsoever, and he was on board with it. And just told me to add in a cut like magnesium and maybe CBD to add on top of it and stuff with it.
No, and he even said it's been around for thousands of years.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said. So he's familiar with that.
That really made both of us.
Yeah.
We left out of there smiling, knowing that there was, a world-renowned neurologist saying, continue doing what you're doing.
That's incredible.
And don't take prescription medication.
And you don't have to feel guilty because of what everybody's told you or what you've read. Anything else you guys want to add in real quick at the end here?
I mean, if you're on the fence about it, all I can say is give it a shot. Take a couple, see how you feel. If you don't like it, don't take them again. It's very gentle and very mild. It's not, you could probably get more of a buzz drinking a Monster.
It's not an addicting product either.
No,
so if you have a past where you have an addiction problem and you're looking for something to help you bridge the gap and stuff like that, I think Kratom is the best thing for it.
And I think that's just how nature works with us because we are nature.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, thanks, guys. That was great. All right, guys, there you heard it. I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you watching this. I appreciate your support. I had a great time with you guys. Did you?
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it.
And, I appreciate you all being open and honest. And I think what you're going to start to see in the future is more and more people being willing to talking about their experience with Kratom and how it actually will benefit people and how it does have a place in society, in this world. And that's all I'm really trying to do is bring an opportunity that I know works to the public in a safe manner. And so if you ever have questions, you know you can always reach out to me. Facebook, Instagram, my website, www.mindrightherbals.com. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm really excited to continue on this journey and really change some lives. And so thank you guys for participating, and I'm excited for the future and what it has to come. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Peace.
Bye.